relays, as I'd like to call it. Jon Snow kind of had a filler episode, so he almost got killed by a nuclear blast, but
Message from
fortunately
Admiral
brought Tally
Hackett,
along.
Commander. Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
And as was nicely just said by Admiral Hackett, he weeded out Geth incursion in the Armstrong cluster, and in the process collected information to help Tally with her pilgrimage. Then he socialized more with his crew and found out that Garrus has an old grudge, or at least an unfinished business, with a Dr. Salion, and his relationships with both Tally and Ashley grew, even though he didn't really have such good social skills. I guess it's because he's, just so darn attractive. But now he's going to resume his main mission, which is to find clues as to where Saren / the Conduit are. And the next location, since he's already closest to there, is Feros. So we'll be flying to the Attican Beta area. And you wouldn't imagine that there'd be anything that Jon Snow Shepard could mine here. But sometimes you're wrong. And he gets a Prothean data disk. And nothing from this gas giant. And some cobalt. Who would have thought that the Ferocians would have already found that? Alright, now for this mission, generally for combat-oriented things, Jon Snow Shepard's going to treat it like the White Hunt. And he's going to bring some heavy hitters. So for me, I think that's Garrus and Rex. So now he has to find the exit. Let's see what Joker
Commander,
has to say.
Something you need?
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in
Jon Snow
flight
might
school
say
used to
that.
bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
It's kind of interesting that Garrus has to learn first aid to unlock electronics. We're gonna work Rex towards heavy armor. Well, it seems quiet.
We saw your ship. Fiden wants to speak with you immediately.
I think Jon Snow would go with who?
Who's Fiden?
He's our leader. He needs your help to prepare for the Geth. They're making another push. Please, up the stairs past the freighter. Look out!
Oh, damn. Well, we need to give Garrus his... Let's give Garrus our new sniper rifle after this. Now, in general, it kind of breaks character to change equipment mid-mission, but we're close enough to the ship that I'm gonna allow it. Also off-screen, I sold a bunch of equipment because I don't want to run out of space. Shepard has already fought these before. Still a pain.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Head to the tunnels.
All right.
Make sure they're secure.
Those Geth are bloody dangerous.
Glad to see some soldiers.
Get ready.
Die of thirst, the Geth will surely kill us all. How is a woman supposed to think with guns going off all around?
Freighter crane control.
This work must be completed.
Which way to the plot?
I fear the Geth will kill us all.
The Geth are mounting another attack.
There's
Oh,
Fabien.
Commander. I'm glad they finally sent somebody to help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia.
Whoa!
Sorry, Commander. Everyone's on edge.
Jon Snow would not like
Watch
that.
out! We've got Geth in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony!
Engaging target.
I don't want to die. Please.
Now, just as a reminder, at this stage, Jon Snow still doesn't really know what the Reapers are, even though some of his lines act like he does. I think it's more realistic to roleplay it as he's on an investigative quest and eventually learns what the Reapers are. Doesn't believe it just from one vision.
This place is a mess.
Commander,
believe we're going the wrong way. The tower is behind us.
Thanks, Garrus.
We've got Geth in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony!
Ah, there's the tower. There's a shock trooper. An overload. That was surprising. And slightly embarrassing. Rex did not do much.
Target not acquired.
And Garrus and Rex have switched. These guys can do some.
I don't want to die. Please, don't let me die.
Clear.
We're looking for the tower. Alright, this is where we died last time. Better be careful. Whoa, Garrus, you just got your ass kicked.
should update Fidan on the situation before we move on to wherever the Geth are bunkered. He's the closest thing left to proper channels.
Thanks, Garrus. I'm not sure if Jon Snow would help put the colony back together.
Oh god! They're everywhere!
Let's focus on who we can kill. That's right. This area has the halo repeating pattern syndrome. There we go. Let's go ahead and level up. Definitely want to learn first aid. And keep working on electronics.
The tower's secure. Thanks to you, Commander.
It's my job.
I just did what I had to.
Well, I'm glad you're on our side, then.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
Always with the question with Jon Snow.
What do they want?
If you want answers, go ask them yourselves.
We don't know what they're after. They came, they attacked us, that's all we know. Their main base is at the ExoGeni headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want answers.
How do I get there?
The Skyway leads directly to ExoGeni headquarters. You can't miss it.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
We're prepared.
I didn't expect this would be easy.
Then maybe I can get this colony operational again.
Focused on the
We'll
mission.
get going then.
Good luck, Commander.
Alright, since we're in the colony, we can sort of upgrade our armor. We should level up Rex. He's working on...
minute now. I don't know how
At least the Mako's already here.
Negative contacts, Commander.
And now to the Geth base. That's something an intelligent mind expects to say.
Feros is kind of like Ed.
The last batch went south. What are they looking for?
Picking up a comm signal. It's too weak to pinpoint, but there's definitely someone out here. More on the comm, Commander, but I still can't get a fix on it.
Any sign of movement? Elizabeth could still
Should
be
have
in
leveled
there.
up your electronics.
It's only been a few days. She's my daughter. I'll wait as long as I have to.
That counts. Thank you for opening door.
We've got movement. Some kind of vehicle. Not one of the Geth.
They must be close enough to see us.
Forget them. We need to find the Geth.
I think the Shepherd would get out. There are definitely people here.
That's close enough.
Relax, Jong. They're obviously not Geth.
Oh, Jon Snow Shepherd will not like this
Who are
guy.
you? What do you want?
Commander Shepard, I'm here to remove your Geth problem.
You see? You worry too much.
And you trust too easily, Juliana.
I'm just glad to see a friendly face. I thought we were the only humans left on this planet.
You're not alone.
Vidan and some of the members of Zoo's Hope are still alive.
I thought you said they were all dead.
I said they were probably all dead.
They're surviving, but the Geth really hit them hard.
We know what that's like. Those damn synthetics are relentless.
That's war.
Just tell me where I can find them.
You see? They're not here to save us. We should just wait for company support before we...
Ignore him. The Geth are up in the Exogeny headquarters, just a bit further along the Skyway.
Those headquarters are private property, soldier. Remove the Geth and nothing else.
Jon Snow would not deal with this.
I'm not interested in your company's secrets.
Commander, before you go, my daughter, Lisbeth, she's missing.
They shouldn't waste time poking around. We can do a proper accounting of our casualties after the Geth are gone.
That's my
What an
daughter you're
asshole.
talking about. She's still alive. I know it.
Where is your daughter, Juliana?
She was working in the Exogeny building when the attacks came.
Oh, yeah, there were several places she could hide. For a short time.
He would say I'll try to find her, but since that doesn't exist, we'll say
Stay
put.
bunkered down until I find out what the Geth are after.
Of course. And please remember, if you see my daughter...
They could survive. In a few weeks, none of the colonists will be free.
Probably should have gotten more hockey gel. All the Geth are part of one. It is kind of weird that there are so many of them, variety-wise.
The Geth certainly don't waste time moving in.
What are they up to? There's no point to this unless they're looking for something.
Thanks, Rex. Sapper. Let's just leave the Mako here. I'm sure it'll be use. Easy decryption. Oh, damn. Mistakes were made. By setting this thing out in there. At least Rex heals himself.
We can't scratch this field. We need another way in. This looks like a one-way drop, Commander.
Because the game has no jump button.
Time to clean this place out.
Damn it! I'm so sorry. I thought you were Geth. Or one of those Baron.
Go with the question.
Who are you, and what are you doing in here?
It's my own fault. Everyone else was running, and I stayed to back up data. Next thing I knew, the Geth ship latched on and the power went out. I was trapped. I tried to get out, but the way was blocked.
We will go with don't worry.
We'll get you out as soon as we find out what the Geth are after.
It's not the Geth, it's the energy field they put up. They don't want anyone else getting access to the...
We'll go with the clueless answer.
I'm here for the Geth. It's very important I find out what they're after.
I don't know for certain, but I'm guessing they're here for the Thorian.
What's a Thorian?
It's an indigenous life form. Jenny was studying it.
I need more information. I need to know why the Geth are after this Thorian.
I might be able to, but not with those Geth crawling around everywhere. Look, we need to get out of here, past that field.
Any suggestions?
No, not exactly. But I think the Geth ship is powering it. I've noticed the Geth laying power cables everywhere. You could follow those cables, but there's Geth all over the place.
All right. I'll look into it. Stay put until the field is down.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. I'll just find a small hole to hide in until the field is down. Oh, here, take my ID. This should get you past any locked doors.
Here comes some Baron. It was nice of them to wait until our conversation was over.
Stupid machine! Access encrypted files! No, I don't want to review protocol.
I am unable to comply. Please contact your supervisor.
Damn it! Tell me what I want or I'll blast your virtual ass into actual dust!
Please contact your supervisor for a level 4 security exemption, or make an appointment with...
Stupid machine!
If there is nothing else, please step aside. There is a queue forming behind you for the use of this console.
Ah, crap. Never a master of stealth. Ooh. I'm in bad shape here. Garrus? Rex? My kingdom for... Oh. In his region. Rex, you need to be using your shotgun. Oof, that was close.
Exogeny Corporation reminds all staff that the discharging of weapons while on company property is strictly forbidden. Welcome back, Research Assistant Elizabeth Bainham. What can I do for you?
Jon Snow wouldn't understand this.
How do you know I'm Lisbeth?
Your access card identifies you as Elizabeth Bainham. Is there something you require, Dr. Bainham?
What information was the last user attempting to access?
Fetching data. The previous user was attempting to access details on the study of subject species 37, the Thorian.
What did you tell him?
I was unable to provide the previous user with any relevant data. Aside from lacking proper access, there has been no new data available on Species 37. All sensors monitoring the observation post at Zoo's Hope have been inactive for several cycles.
Jon Snow Shepherd is pretty clueless.
What does Zoo's Hope have to do with the thorium?
Species 37 is located within the substructure of the Zoo's Hope outpost.
Tell me everything you know about the thorium.
The thorian is a simple plant life form that exhibits a sentient behavior uncommon with other flora. Through dispersion and the eventual inhalation of spores, it can affect and control other organisms, including humans. The Zoo's Hope control group has yielded interesting results. Before sensors went offline, almost 85% of all test subjects were infected.
Are you saying ExoGeni knew its people were getting infected?
It was deemed necessary to assess the true potential of Species 37.
That's why they were acting so strange.
You should contact Joker.
Joker! Come in, Joker. Damn it, that field's blocking us.
We've got to drop that shield and get back to the outpost.
VI, tell me about the field surrounding the facility.
I have limited data on the Geth. They have effectively blocked all sensors within the facility. I have detected unusual power fluctuations, but am unable to determine the source.
We need to find that ship. Let's get moving.
Going to standby mode.
So at this point, Jon Snow Shepherd, he's pretty mad. Even if he's not showing it. Need some more Medigel. Garrus.
Looks like they're using these claws to anchor that ship to the side of the building.
The Geth don't waste much finessing their landings. How do we cut the power if it's coming from the ship?
We need a way to give it a kick. Let's check the other claws. Damn things can't be perfect.
Alright, let's see. This gives Garrus finally some health regen. We'll give Rex a new shotgun. Those can be turned into Omnigel.
This place seems almost peaceful. Do you think the Geth were using this room as some kind of religion?
I think I forgot to level up Rex.
Just him.
Whatever. I ain't here to learn their customs.
Welcome to the stream, visitor. Facing a fork in the road. Take it. Oh, more.
Locked and loaded.
There's no friendly fire. Oh, we're finally getting more weapons. Jon Snow Shepherd still lost. But he'll level up. Alright, first overload the exploding object. They should station their snipers farther away.
This claw is identical to the last. We'll have to keep going.
Well, you're wrong there, Garrus.
It's no armory, but all in that ship is gone.
So now, first let's decrypt the server node, thanks to Garrus. That's some mission. Okay. So, since we brought along Garrus, he'll help us solve this puzzle. We need to get to PSI 31 to 34. So 5, 7, 17, 11, 13. Okay, so 17... 11 and 13 is 24 plus 5. Up too high. So 17 plus 12 is 32. No. 17 plus 12 is 20. Not Jon Snow Shepherd's finest hour. $17 plus 11 plus 5. Kind of unfortunate that they lose everything with a single point of failure. That's the Geth for you.
Exceptional, Commander. The fields will be down. We can go deal with this Thorian creature now.
Aw,
this
thanks,
was my
Garrus.
kind of mission. Kill a bunch of Geth and end things off with a huge crash.
Keep your guard up. There
That's
still
a
might be a
Tormund
few
line.
Geth inside the base.
I repeat, Normandy to shore party. Are you reading? Anyone there? Normandy to shore party. Come on, Commander. Talk to me.
Is that you, Joker? What's going on over there?
We're in lockdown here, Commander. Something happened to the colonists. They're banging on the hull, trying to claw their way inside the ship. They're freaking out.
Well, Jon Snow Shepherd would say to sit
They can't
tight.
do any real damage. We're on our way back. Just hold your position.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just wait right here for you, Commander.
All right, people, you know the drill. Let's move out.
Oh, we'll go this way. Yeah, so we can go back to that room that has that had the gate up before. Right this way?
There you are. We should get out of here. I don't think this place is safe.
So, Jon Snow Shepherd's gonna be mad about Lisbeth lying.
You said you didn't know about the Thorian. I don't like being lied to.
I was afraid. I wanted to stop the tests, but they threatened me. Told me I'd be next. When the Geth attacked, I stayed behind to send a message to Colonial Affairs. I I tried to tell them where to find the Thorian, but the power cut before I could send the message. I never meant for this to happen.
Just tell me where I can find the Thorian. No more lies.
The Thorian is underneath Zoo's Hope, but the entrance is blocked. The colonists covered it with the freighter just before the Geth attacked.
But why are the Geth after the Thorian? What could Saren want with it?
Well, it does have unique mind control capabilities. That's what Exogeny was interested in.
Normandy to shore party, come in.
What is it, Joker?
We're getting a lot of Geth comm chatter. Looks like they're headed your way.
You heard the man. Let's move out.
I'm coming with you. I might be able to help. Undo the mess I helped create.
I think you want to just escape, personally, but whatever. It's a free country. Now, the worst thing you can do is accidentally go back down the hole. Focus on the mission. Oh no. Now that's embarrassing. Add 1 to the death counter. That's not too far back. I still want to go decrypt that crate. Kind of wish you had a fast forward button.
There you are.
So we'll do the dialogue a bit faster.
I need some answers.
I never meant for this to happen.
Just tell me where
The colonists covered it with the freighter just before the Geth.
But why are the Geth?
That's what Exogeny
Normandy to shore party, come in. We're getting looks like they're headed your way.
You heard the man.
I'm coming with you. I might be able to help.
Alright.
Undo the mess I helped create.
Oh, we cost ourselves about a minute. And we'll go ahead and save. Oh, look out, man. It's actually incredible how much Mass Effect 1 relies on Mako. us last time. Now, if I remember right, there's no way to skip this part.
Is there anyone picking this up?
Get away from that radio!
What was that all about?
This is Juliana Bainham of Feros Colony. Please help us.
That's my mom! Stop! Stop the rover!
I guess you could keep going, but that would be something else.
You can't do this, Jong.
Everyone shut up! Let me think.
What's going on?
You won't get away with this.
Get her out of here!
Get away from her, you son of a bitch!
Lisbeth!
Damn it! Come out where I can see you! All of you! Shepard, damn it. I knew it was too much to hope the Geth would kill you. I found some interesting facts about you in the Exogeny database. I know what you did during the Blitz, but your heroics aren't needed here.
So, Jon Snow Shepard is completely done with this guy at this point.
Not this time, Jean. You need to back down and let them go.
You don't understand. It's not that easy. Communications are back up. Exogeny wants this place purged.
This is a human colony, Jong. You can't just repurpose us.
It's not just you. There's something here far more valuable than a few colonists.
Are you gonna tell them about the Thorian? Or should I?
The what?
It's a telepathic life form living under Zoo's hope. It's taking control of the colonists there. Exogeny knew all along.
You won't get away with this, Jong.
So you keep saying, but nobody's gonna miss a few colonists.
Yeah, so this is Jon Snow passing the sentence and swinging the sword.
You've gone way too far. This ends now.
If that's the way it has to be, heck, come on!
Yeah. That's pretty satisfying.
As if we don't have enough problems. Now we're shooting each other in the back.
It's my fault.
Hey, I shot him in the face.
I knew what was going on, and I didn't do anything.
Don't you start. You do good work, and you know it. So what now, Commander?
I need to find out why the Geth are after the Thorian.
The colonists won't let you near the Thorian. They die first. They're under its control.
There'd be some remorse about this.
What else am I supposed to do?
There's gotta be another way.
I think there is. You could safely use a nerve agent to neutralize the colonists.
Like a gas grenade.
Releasing clouds of nerve gas doesn't seem like a particularly good idea.
It's not like it's weapons grade. The insecticide we use in the grow labs contains trace amounts of tetraclopine, a neuromuscular degenerator. If their nervous systems are already weakened, it may act as a paralyzing agent.
If we must consider it, drop it in a concussion grenade.
Sounds good. I'll do what I can.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Commander.
We'll stay out of your way until you clear it.
Alright. All these other guys don't seem to care that I killed John. Grenades. Okay. Now we're also in an area where I can equip some new armor. And let's go ahead and upgrade. We don't want to do that. We do want to upgrade. we'll do chemical rounds. Alright, Rex, we're gonna work on warp for you. And for Garrus, somewhat interesting given that Shepard's weakest skill is pistols. He decided to go with that to kill Zhang. Now is also a good time to save. Oh dear. Jon Snow cannot drive. Level up in a minute. Oh man. First time I played this game, I actually thought that I was supposed to use the gas grenade on these things. But I
What was that creature? It certainly wasn't human.
We will show some restraint.
No hitting the colonists, even if the Thorian makes them fire on us. That's what the gas grenades are for.
Very well, Commander. Let's go.
Everyone loves their colonists alive counter. Yeah, we'll go ahead. Upgrade. Starting to get a powerhouse here. Alright. Step 1. Kill creepers. Oops. We gotta maximize our gas grenading. Not bad. It's
incoming!
cats. Creepers take a lot of damage. Right.
That's right.
Oh shoot. That's not good. Negative contacts, Commander? Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh. That works.
I tried to fight it, but it gets in your head. You can't imagine the pain. I was supposed to be their leader. These people trusted me. It wants me to stop you, but I won't. I won't!
I'll go ahead and save. Generally, I do okay in the Thorian fight. It's 32 Paragon.
Alright, we just need to find this creature and determine what it... This was not covered by my training manuals.
I think Jon Snow was so done with this mission.
Nothing's ever simple, is it?
Invaders, your every step is a transgression. 1,000 feelers appraise you as meat, good only to dig or decompose. I speak for the old growth as I did for Saren. You are within and before the Thorian. It commands that you be in awe.
Alright, making deals. The mission comes first.
You gave something to Saren. Something I need.
Saren sought knowledge of those who are gone. The old growth listened to flesh for the first time in the long cycle. Trades were made. Then cold ones began killing the flesh that would tend the next cycle. Flesh fairly given. The old growth sees the air you push as lies. It will listen no more.
All right.
I don't argue with plants. Give me what I want, now.
The Thorian is a piece of this world, extending across the land and back through the ages. You can no more kill it than cut the sky. Your blood will feed the ground and the new growth.
Biotics. Not my best effort. I feel like the power warp. Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh shit.
The galaxy will be a better place with this thing dead.
I hate it when that happens.
That thing is huge.
We need to kill this thing fast.
Ah, damn. Okay, we gotta reload. That's unfortunate. That cost us about 5 minutes. You ever notice that they change which level they're on?
Alright, we just need...
from the first
This
scene.
was not covered by my training manual.
Nothing's...
Invaders. I speak for the old growth as I did for...
You gave something to...
Then cold ones began killing the flesh.
I don't argue with...
Your blood will feed the ground and the new growth.
Let's be very careful this time. I don't want there parts of the geometry where we might get stuck.
There's some kind of growth here that is definitely different.
Thanks, Garrus. another level up.
That hurt it. I can tell. A few more of those and it's in trouble.
That's gotta burn a lot of calories. Alright, we're gonna get ourselves surrounded by these things. How did the clone get on that side? It was nice of them to put a weapons locker around the Thorian. Garrus, why are you using a pistol? Alright, Rex, get up.
Take cover!
Sabotage. Why are you using pistols? Ooh, that was close. I think there's 4 of these. Is that right? not your finest hour. Alright. Sabotage. Rex, throw. Oh, you're finally saying something.
You must die!
Is it down? So we want to overload and sabotage and throw. Uh-oh. Really could use a medical kit. Well, out of medkits.
suppose I should thank you for releasing me.
We'll go with who are you?
How did you end up inside that thing?
My name is Shiala. I served Matriarch Benezia. When she allied herself with Saren, so did I. Benezia foresaw the influence Saren would have. She joined him to guide him down a gentler path. But Saren is compelling. Benezia lost her way.
I don't think Jon Snow would understand this.
Are you saying Saren can control minds?
Benezia underestimated Saren, as I did. We came to believe in his cause and his goals. The strength of his influence is troubling.
She tried to manipulate Saren, but in the end, her plan backfired.
Asari matriarchs are among the most intelligent and powerful beings in the galaxy. How could one fall under Saren's control?
Saren has a vessel, an enormous warship unlike anything I've ever seen. He calls it Sovereign. It can dominate the minds of his followers. They become indoctrinated to Saren's will. The process is subtle. It can take days, weeks, but in the end, it is absolute. I was a willing slave when Saren brought me to this world. He needed my biotics to communicate with the Thorian, to learn its secrets. Saren offered me in trade. I was sacrificed to secure an alliance between Saren and the Thorian.
Then why were the Geth trying to destroy the Thorian?
After Saren had what he needed, the Thorian became a liability. Saren knows you are searching for the conduit. He knows you are following his steps. He attacked the Thorian so you could not gain the cipher.
Always go with the question.
What's the cipher? And why did Saren need it?
The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But the visions are unclear, confusing. They were meant for a Prothean mind. To truly comprehend them, you must think like a Prothean. You must understand their culture, their history, their very existence. The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this city. It watched and studied them. When they died, it consumed them. They became a part of it.
Ah, yes. Now this is Jon Snow. I don't understand.
Where is the cipher? How do I get it?
The cipher is the very essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. It would be like describing color to a creature without eyes. To understand, you must have access to endemic ancestral memory, a viewpoint spanning thousands of Prothean generations. I sensed this ancestral memory, the cipher, when I melded with the Thorian. Our identities merged, our minds intertwined. Such knowledge cannot be taught. It simply exists.
I need that knowledge to stop Saren.
There is a way. I can transfer the knowledge from my mind to yours, as I did with Saren. Try to relax, Commander. Slow, deep breaths. Let go of your physical
He's pretty
shell.
trusting here.
Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us, one to another. Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea must touch another mind to live. Each emotion must mark another's spirit. We are all connected. Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself to the universe, Commander. Embrace eternity. I have given you the cipher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral memories of the Protheans are part of you now.
Are you all right? What just happened?
Jon Snow always kind of just says, whatever, I'll be okay.
I saw something. It still didn't make any sense.
You have been given a great gift. The experience of an entire people. It will take time for your mind to process this information.
We should get you back to the ship, Commander. Medical needs to know about this.
I'm sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way. You needed the cipher. In time, it will help you understand the vision from the beacon.
I can't spend any more time here. Not while Saren's still out looking for the conduit.
Then I wish good fortune upon you. Saren must be stopped before he finds the conduit. As for me, I will stay here with the colonists. I feel great shame
Well,
for
as
my
long as
part
you
in their
bend the knee.
suffering. As long as any of the colonists remain on this world, I will do whatever I can to aid and protect them.
You did it. With the Thorian gone, we can start rebuilding for ourselves again. And we're free of Exogeni's threats. We're back to being just a little nowhere colony. Thank you, Commander.
That's nice. Let's level up. Whoa. Okay, so... finish off Soldier. Jon Snow's improved his charm slightly. So much equipment. We're gonna have to go grind that stuff up into Omni-Gel.
I can think without pain. Thank you. You've given us a second chance. It's nice to have more mundane worries, like getting that water flowing again.
I could bring in what you need with the Normandy.
That would only help us in the short term, unless you plan to make a trip every few days. We need to be self-sufficient.
I should go.
I wish you luck.
Alright, we need to focus on the mission. So we'll see what the rest of the crew thinks about my foolish decision to just, like, download the cipher. Seems pretty rash.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Decontamination.
Commander, you look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
Remember, Jon Snow always says he's fine, even if he's been stabbed.
I just need some time to let this cipher do its thing.
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Do it. Hurry. We don't have much time.
Relax, Commander.
Now this definitely extends the game.
Embrace eternity. Incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Come on, get to the
You've
point.
said that before.
What did you see?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the commander's mind is incomplete.
What's our next move?
I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision, what was there at least, but something was missing. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can... I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay
The joining
and
is
lie down
from
for a moment.
Dragon Age. That's okay. Okay, so Jon Snow still doesn't really know how to talk to Liara, so he'll just go ahead.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Feros report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Oh yeah, we're by the book.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, Exogeny should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
Jon Snow's kind of offended by this, but he'll just say better off this
The
way.
Thorian liked to enslave minds. Anyone who studied it would have ended up as one of its thralls.
Perhaps it's for the best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human colony.
Well, somewhat upsetting, but he'll just say not any links.
I never jeopardized the mission.
That's good, Commander. Stopping Saren is your primary goal. Everything else is secondary.
Goodbye, Commander. We will be waiting for your next report.
Miss Williams, Commander, we need to talk. If we do not resolve this situation now, I am afraid things might become awkward.
Oh, awkward, huh?
I hope we can keep this civilized. I do not want things to become unpleasant.
Because it's been so pleasant between us lately. Look, somebody in this room needs to make a choice. It ain't me, and it ain't you.
So Jon Snow is kind of clueless. He wasn't even really trying that hard, and he's not that charming. Nevertheless, he must make a choice.
Maybe we should try to work this out.
I think we must. I may not know much about human relationships, but I understand the concept of jealousy.
Jealous? Of you? You're not even our species.
Perhaps that is why you feel threatened. I am a rival unlike any you have faced before. Hostility is a common reaction to the unfamiliar.
Doctor, you keep smartassing me, I'll show you what my hostile reaction is like.
Both of you, settle down. We can handle this like mature adults.
This is stupid. We're not married, Shepard. You want to get involved with some alien? Go ahead. It's none of my business.
So what we're gonna do is Jon Snow Shepard is gonna go with the familiar, so he's gonna go with Ashley. But it might not work out in the long term for him.
You're special to me, Ash.
Yeah. Kinda hard to feel special while you're always chatting with your little blue friend on the side. Or is that my role?
This is exactly what I was trying to avoid. I never should have told you of my feelings, Shepard. I have put you in a terrible position. I am sorry.
So he'll say goodbye to Liara for now.
I never meant for you to get hurt, but Ash is the one I really care about.
I understand, Commander. Perhaps it is for the best. She is one of your own kind. I am sure you and Miss Williams will be very happy. I should go. I need to check on something.
Dear God, I think I actually feel sorry for her.
Liara is stronger than she looks. She'll be fine.
I'm betting you never had your heart broke at 15. Rejection hurts, Shepard, even if you act strong. Let's not talk about this here. It's not really the right setting for intimate conversation. You know where to find me.
Breaking hearts.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
I'll take it in the comm room.
Oh, lots of stuff happening. It's a bit overwhelming for him.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
I'm listening.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Now this sounds urgent, so we will go to Vermeer as soon as we talk to our crew.
Hey, Commander, next time we touch down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just thinking out loud here.
I have to go.
All
Thanks,
right, see ya.
Joker. Next up, we'll talk to Caden. Who I'm treating as if he were Sam.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I'm glad there aren't many aliens like the Thorian. I don't think my stomach could take it. One of my cousins has an agribusiness. I was thinking of calling him. Maybe he can get some shipments into Feros. I mean, now that they're cut off from the company.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
And what do they think?
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
Ever thought about going back under the knife? Maybe get an upgrade?
No thanks, Commander. One slip and you can't remember your own name. The L2s spike higher anyway. My abilities would drop with pain-free L3s. That'd be a cold day before I turn myself over to a Canadic subsidiary.
You distrust them that much?
You know the records about the biotic trading out on Jump Zero? They're all classified, because the Alliance made mistakes. After first contact, Canadics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Canadics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
I had a bad teacher too. His name was Sir Alistair.
Get your knuckles rapped a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that. Our instructor was a Turian by the name of Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
We haven't really gotten to know the Doctor yet.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission, but he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
I already know what
I should go.
is.
Goodbye, Commander.
It's kind of annoying to have to take an elevator on your own ship. That's so slow. But I guess it's kind of like the elevator at the wall. Alright, we gotta talk to Ashley first, since I guess she's our girlfriend. Even though he doesn't know how to handle this.
Hey, Skipper. Any interest in a small drink? It's a special occasion.
Oh yeah, Jon Snow loves to drink.
With all we've been through lately? Hell yes.
I only have enough to toast the day, not the captain. It's Armistice Day, when the First Contact War ended. My family always marks it. Since I'm the only Williams aboard, I thought I'd ask you.
Seems like an odd thing to celebrate. That was 26 years ago.
In our family, it's not really a celebration, more like an obligation. Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm General Williams'
He never
granddaughter,
does.
the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war. The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
Don't tell me you're blamed for that.
Not formally. Dad got passed for promotion over and over. And I think my record merits more than garrison duty on a backwater agri-colony. Takes a special kind of thick-headed to march into a job where your family's blacklisted. I did it anyway. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
I should have figured this out myself. I don't know how I can help you, though.
Look at who I am, Shepard. Do you ever hear me ask for help? It's not that bad things don't happen to me. If you stay with me long enough, maybe I'll tell you about some of them. But I deal with them myself. I don't need a shoulder to cry on, a knight to rescue me, or a man to make me happy. This is who I am. I like her. And you better like her too. So, you still interested in me? Baggage and all?
You're interested in me? It's hard to tell.
Maybe I'm not. I guess you've been too busy saving the galaxy to think about it. But hey, once we save the galaxy, maybe the Alliance will get its act together. Start acting like an actual government.
If not, we'll convince them. One way or the other, the Alliance is going to play a role in the Council.
I have a feeling things will come to a head soon. But don't worry, Shepard. I'll protect you.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Gotta admire those colonials. That's about the worst place for a colony I've ever seen. Given the option, I'd get the hell out of Dodge.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
So it's still going okay with Ashley.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes, a meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was, until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry, Shepard? I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
Who has it?
Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Taun Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
So obviously it's important to help out your friends, but this Vermeer mission just seems way too urgent to Jon Snow. So he's gonna take it on right away.
Oh,
After
hello,
talking to
Shepard.
Tally.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving, and the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
Jon Snow won't understand
The
this.
silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sounds like the pilgrimage isn't just about finding resources for the fleet. Maybe it's about teaching you to appreciate your people and culture.
You're probably right. We Quarians spend our whole lives traveling. But really, we never leave home. The pilgrimage has given me a whole new perspective on our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually. But we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
I should go.
See you later.
We gotta go talk to Liara. Oh, she's back on the down.
Commander Shepard, I hope you are not here to check up on me.
I wanted to make sure you were doing okay.
I feel a bit embarrassed about what happened earlier. You reached out to me as a friend, and I thought it was something more. The mistake was mine. But I would still like to be friends. Can we just put this whole incident behind us?
I won't mention it again.
I would appreciate that. Is there something else you wanted to ask me?
I just wanted to talk.
Fair enough. What did you want to talk about?
I should go.
Alright.
Goodbye, Commander.
We're gonna go on that dialogue tree. So for our next broadcast, we're gonna do the Vermeer mission. And this one, given the position that Jon Snow Shepard is in right now, could be quite tragic for him. But that's how it goes for Jon Snow Shepard.